King didn't bother confronting John Lennon that night. She wasn't sure whether his frosty attitude was directed at her personally or just another one of his infamous mood swings. She wasn't exactly a nobody at the event either. Paul McCartney himself had already gone out of his way to compliment her and Gerry Goffin for shaping his own approach to songwriting. Still, being brushed off by one of the world's biggest rock icons was bound to sting, even for a hitmaker like King, who was already a major success at only 23. Decades later, during a 2012 appearance at the John F. Kennedy Presidential Library and Museum, King revisited that awkward moment in vivid detail. Lennon was the only Beatle she hadn't met yet, and when she finally did, at New York's Warwick Hotel in 1965, he was flanked by two women, neither of whom was his wife, Cynthia. He seemed dazed, stoned, and far away. King introduced herself warmly, but his reply was short, cold, and dismissive, leaving her embarrassed enough to make a quick exit. The encounter stuck with her for years, until fate handed her an unexpected chance to rewrite it. In the mid-1970s, King ran into Yoko Ono in a New York movie theater restroom. The two hit it off instantly, and Ono invited her, along with her boyfriend, to visit her and Lennon at their Dakota apartment, where the couple were settling into life with their newborn son, Sean. When King arrived, she was stunned to see a completely different John Lennon. Gone was the jaded rock star. In his place stood a calm, gentle man who seemed genuinely content as a stay-at-home dad. Yet the memory of that earlier encounter lingered, and King finally decided to bring it up. She asked if he remembered meeting her at the Warwick. At first, Lennon denied it, but when she reminded him of the moment and how hurt she'd felt, he admitted he did remember and explained himself with disarming honesty. He told her his rudeness had sprung not from arrogance, but insecurity. He'd been intimidated by her and Goffin's brilliance as songwriters. King, relieved, laughed it off and told him all was forgiven. As it turned out, King wasn't the only woman who had run into Lennon's sharp edges. Joni Mitchell had once faced a similar chill. He'd teased her for being overeducated, a jab she quietly returned years later. According to May Pang, Lennon's girlfriend at the time, Mitchell later appeared unannounced at one of his sessions, watching him in silence and smiling just enough to make him squirm. For all his genius, Lennon often seemed uneasy around equally gifted artists, especially women whose creative fire burned as brightly as his own.